Alrighty guys, so the big day's finally here. The PSC setup. I'm PSC'd out, PSC hat, PSC shirt, PSC bow. So today we're going to put on the D loop. Gary's calling. Sorry Gary, I'm in the middle of a livey. Here, Gary. Okay, so we'll wait for a few people to get in, but that's the plan today. Is I'm going to put on the D loop, I'm going to put in the peep sight, going to put my stabilisers on, and we should be good to have a shoot and try it out. And it's my first livey for like 2 weeks. I've had like 2 weeks off with this hectic cough. Absolutely killing me. I'm just getting over it now. I still got it a little bit, but I think I'm good to go. I'm finally over it. And let me tell you, I haven't drawn this back yet either. Oh, Stephen Rosberg, new bow. Oh, Gareth, how are we? So I haven't even drawn it back yet. Let me tell you, it feels totally different. Something that I noticed when with the Hyot, the handle's in the middle of the string. Well, on this bow, the arrow's in the middle of the string. So it means when I went to pull back behind the burger button, the bow just went, whoa, man, what happened? Of course, it's so differently balanced. When I pull back at it just naturally wants to top heavy tip. Gary. Gary, the coach, he must have seen I'm doing the live video. He's like, I'm getting in there, you're not touching that bow. But Gary, I'm setting it up and you can do your wonders. But it's all good to go. There's no tuning issues. It's fresh as, so I don't have to do the tuning. I'm just gonna, the thing is with this bow too, I'm just gonna set it up and that's it, leave it. Just set it up and go. I'm not gonna be fiddling and trying to fix this, trying to do that, not gonna do any of that. I'm just gonna, I try to get prepared. I just try to have everything ready so when I come down I didn't have to go. And I just remembered I didn't bring me Allen keys down, but I don't need that for a while yet, so we're good to go. Oh, we're loaded up, are we? We've got a few people in. Do we ever? Okay, so let's get into it. Alright, so what I plan on doing, because this is a arrow in the middle of the string, what I'm going to do is measure the string and put the arrow dead set in the middle of the string. Doesn't that make sense? So that's how I'm going to get my my D loop height on my knocking loop, my D loop height. I've either got green or blue. Do you think I should go green or blue? Green or blue serving for the thing. Epic kid with a camera, awesome. Same bow I got. Yeah, the old PSC. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. Where's my ruler? My measurer, my measuring tape. So the plan is, first step is I'm going to measure from here to here, which is exactly 28 3/8 on the old scale. 28 and oh no, it's 28 4/8, which makes it really easy. Okay, 28 and 4, so that means I can put it at 19.2. 19.2, half of 38 is 19. So if we measure this to here, we can go 19.2. I just had a knock, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to clip that on and put that right in the middle of 19.2. About here. It'd be nice if it was a bit tighter of a clip. This is an old busted knock, that's the problem. I bite it a little bit. Might grip on a bit better. There we go. Oh, that's on there tight now. Okay, perfect. So we can line this up at 19.2 exactly. So I'm doing, it's not the standard way to get your knock height. It's going to be my way of getting the knock height. And that should be dead set in line with the burger hole. And bang it is. Ha ha ha! So that's a pretty cool little thing. 38 inches from the front of the cam to the back of the cam. She's a 40-inch model, but I'm measuring the string. So I'm trying to get the exact middle of the string from here to here. So I want exactly the same amount of distance from here as it is to here, as it is from here to here. That makes sense, because the bow's exactly, the arrow's exactly in the middle of the string, so there's no point in fine tuning it because you just want it in the middle. That's just my theory anyway. So what are we going, people? Let's spam it. Spam it for me. Are we going to go with green or blue? What'll look nicer on the purple, you think? I think blue might, I don't know. Green might stand out a bit. Missing to Robert Guide and upgrade to PDD to Pro Force. You. Okay, so spam it, guys. Which color? Blue or green? D loop. I got both. I got blue and I got green. Come on, guys, let me know. Spam it for me. I've got the right position. I'll double check. 38 and 2/8. I mean 19 and 2/8. That's dead set perfect. Ready to tie it on. Green, green, green. We've had 3 greens already. Alright, let's wait for the next one. If it's a green, green. Oh, green and purple it is. I wasn't going to do green, but the people have spoken. Green it is, people. Okay, so now I've got me knock height position. See, I've got, let me show you what I've done. I've just clipped the knock on, see? So that's exactly where I want the knock. That is exactly on the middle, so it's exactly the amount of string on either side of that knock. Green it is. So now I've got the right knock height. Let's tie in the peep. No, not tie in the peep. Let's tie in the knock. Then we can put our D-loop on. Everybody's saying green. Everyone loves the green and purple. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can anyone remember if on Jesse Broadwater's thing, was it Broadwater? Guillotine? To the top and the bottom knots. Which one do you do the big knot at? The bottom or the top? Let's start tying this bad boy off. Do you know what? I needed one of those. I need one of those presses. You've been telling me to get so many times from Bunnings or your local hardware store. Just a local vise. Just a normal vise would be perfect. What are they called? A ball hinge joint or something. Ball hinge vise. First knot done. And I'm doing it one thread either side of the knock. So last time I done it right on the knock and it kept pinching. So I'm doing it one side, either one thread of serving either side of the knock. That makes sense. Big on the bottom, thank you. Thank you for the tip. Okay, so let's do, there's 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 on the bottom and 2 on the top. 1, 2. There's 4. There's 5. Alright, there's 5 on there. Let's double knot it up. Put an extra knot in there. Well, I'll put an extra knot. No, that'll do. That should do it, I think. Okay, let's cut these off. I can remove this now. So we've got our mark. Cut this down. Okay, we've got our first knot on, people. The start of the setup. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, we're getting somewhere. make sure you get on archery supplies in South Australia if you want one of these bows. I'm pretty sure they sold out as soon as they got them, but you can ring up and order one or double check to see if they got one left, but I'm pretty sure they sold out as soon as they got them. So now I'm just going to burn down this thing a little bit, make sure she won't come undone. Careful not to burn the old serving. There we go, one knot done. Okay, now I've lost me knock again. I always do this. I've probably thrown it somewhere. I always found it. Samuel Whiteson, how are you, buddy? Okay, so now I'm going to put this knock back on. Move it one serving there. Now let's tie in the other side. Now I've done 4 on the bottom, so let's do 2 on the top. 4 on the bottom, 2 on the top. We're getting there, people. Man, I cannot wait to try this bow out. It's going to be hectic trying it out, that's for sure. Can't wait to see what it shoots like. Okay. The hardest bit about getting these first knots is making sure it's on the right serving when you put the first knot on. Okay, I have 1 thread of serving either side of the knock. Sounds good. What do you reckon? One hit all the buttons, people. Thank you, Ivan. Father and son archery. We're all in. So 1 knot at the top, 2 knots at the top, 4 at the bottom. We should be good to go. So what do you think? Does one thread of serving sound like a good distance of knock for me, for knock clearance? No pinching, because I don't want any pinching. We do not want pinching, but we do not want movement either, so it's a bit of a catchy 22. Yeah, catchy 22. Oh no, 2 knots just isn't tight enough. 2 knots and it still moves. That's not what we want. There's still a bit of movement. We don't want any movement. I wonder if I can get this knot undone without wrecking having to cut a new piece of string, because I don't have much string left. Don't have much serving left. I'm just going to have to cut it off. What a shit. Okay. Take 2. Yeah, look how low my spool's getting on the green. On the green, she's getting low. But I think we'll have enough. We'll have enough to get there. Okay, so let's do 3 knots. That might tighten it up a bit. She's very hot and steamy here at the moment, that's for sure. I'm starting to sweat it up down here. Knock back on. 1 knock out. 1 thread that way. Okay, let's do 3 knots. It'll still be small up, but it should be tighter. Because 2 knots were still moving on the string. You don't want any string movement. You don't want it moving around. You definitely don't want it moving around. Let's try to pull that tight. Okay. 2nd knot. Okay, that one's tight. Okay, 3rd knot. And to finish it, I just like to do a sewer's knot. So a sewer's knot, you go through one loop, you just go through twice. And that'll really lock that knot in, make sure that knot's not going anywhere. There we go, now we're locked in. 3 knots at the bottom, 3 knots at the top, 4 knots at the bottom. We have a D-loop position. Burn these down. Alright, check that out, people. The PSC has a knock position. Hectic or what? Bullets hole straight out of the box, let's hope. 3 at the top, 5 at the bottom then. Oh. You think I need 5? You think it needs that much difference? I'm just leaving 3 and 4 because I couldn't be bothered doing it again. Alright, so 3 and 4 it is. I did do even last time, it didn't seem to faze me. How many people we got involved today? 43! I think that's a record for me, people. Okay, so everybody's loving the PSC setup. So now we've got the height. Let's get the thing out. Do you know what I didn't bring down? Oh. So we're going with the green D-loop too, I'm guessing. The only ruler I really... Oh, what am I doing? The only ruler I got the measuring tape. Thick as a brick sometimes I am. So I like, what do I normally do? I think I do 4.5. What length do you cut your D-loops at? Quick spam it for me. Cut your D-loop length. How long do you start with your D-loop? Is it 4 or 4.5 do you start with? I want it a little bit longer. I don't want a small one. I don't want a long one. I want the medium one. So I'm pretty sure 5's a long one, 4's a short one, and 4.5. Now I think I cut it to 5, then I burn it down to 4.5. Does that sound right? Does that sound right? Let me know. Does that sound right? I cut it to 5 and burned it down to 4.5. Haven't really got much to... Probably got another 2 out of it, so I could stuff it up once. Epic Kid said 4. Show some love, Andy Politis. Yeah, show me some love. Hit that buttons for me. I cut after I tie it. I don't like cutting after I tie it. I don't know, that's just me. Because the reason why I cut it like 0 centimeters, it's a good one. Don't till tied. Everyone's saying cut it after you tie. I don't like, the reason why I don't like, I'll tell you why I don't like cutting it after I tie it. It's because I like having a measurement. So if just say my D-loop breaks on the line and I have to change it in a comp. And then I go, okay, well, I'll cut it on the string. Is that right? Is that right? Oh, no, I've made it too loose because when I tied it, it was too long. So what I do, I like to measure it, so I have a measurement. So then when I have to put a new D-loop on, I can just go, bang, okay, the measurement was. But you know me, I forget the measurement. So I'm pretty sure I cut it. I'm pretty sure 4's a short one. I'm cutting it at 5. And I'm going to burn it down to 4.5. 5 and burn. Yep, that's what I'm doing. 5 and burn, that's what I'm doing. That's how it's running. So I've got the 5-inch D-loop. So now, see what I could do, the smart thing to do would be to cut a couple at that length and maybe keep them in my quiver. Wouldn't that be ingenious? But no, I'm not going to do that. I probably should do that actually. Let's do 1 spare length because you know I'm going to forget. So let's make 2 D-loops. We'll burn them and cut them exactly the same lengths. So then if there isn't ever an epic failure, we've got 2 D-loops that are exactly the same. How's that for bit? See, you get some tips here, people. You get the tips. You get the tips. 4.5. That's what I'm going to do. So there's me 2 D-loops ready for the next one. Got 1 for now, 1 for the in preparation. So to make the D-loop, if you haven't know, if you don't know, I'll give you a lesson. Most of you probably know. John Dudley's probably got about 100 videos on how to do this. So if you need to know anything, always check out Dudley. He's the man to check because he can shoot like a machine. Okay, so we flare them out, but I'm going to flare it out a bit more because I like to get a 1/4 inch of flare. If I get a 1/4 inch of flare on each side, that'll burn down to a 1/2 inch, won't it? So we're good to go there. So flicking down the other side, just flaring it out, just going like this. Just touching it up a little bit, a little touch up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just flare it out that 1/2 inch. Bit more, bit more. There we go. Now we've got some flaring happening. Now that's some professional flaring. If you need any tips on flaring, you know where to come. Alright, so let's burn these bad boys. Let's get it all burned up. So what you do, you get it real hot, and I always used to, what can I push it on? Push it on the side of your lighter. That'll give you a nice flat little doobawacky. Because without the doobawacky, you're screwed. Doobawacky, the most important part of the D-loop. Alright, how's that looking? Still hot, but that looks like a nice looking D-loop to me. There we go, one down, let's measure it. What are we looking at? 4.5 on the money! Dead set 4.5. Okay, let's flare out this second one. We'll get it exactly even before we go to the next step. We're putting it on, so I got the sparey. Tell you what, if you want some tips, this is the best tip I've thought of for ages, making 2 D loops at the same time, because then you're guaranteed to have the same length, aren't you? I'll measure them before I'll go shunka shunka, and then we'll know they're exactly the same. Coming up with some genius tips. I was going to throw this bit of paper away. See this bit of card on the bow? And last night I was looking at it, gives you your string lengths, your cable lengths, your let-offs, it gives you everything. So I think I'm going to have to keep this little piece of paper. Your serial number. So I probably should stick that in the book, I'll stick it in the manual actually. That'd be a good idea. Check that out. Looking good. Flared like a pro. And if you need any flaring, just send me your D-loops, I'll flare them! No, only joking. No, but I'm not. If you want, I will. Alright. Tap it on the lighter. The old tappage of the Duva wax. Let's have a comparison. Oh, I'm good. Spot on. Oh, hang on. One is... Oh no, I don't think that. I think they're just about perfect. Look at that. We've got 2 D-loops exactly the same size. There's a tip for you. There we go. Okay, now how to tie on your D-loop. This is how I started. It's a great little tip that I learned of someone. So you fold it in half and you wrap it around the string, and then you put both through the hole and you just pull one tight. That'll start your D-loop. How easy is that for the start of the D-loop for that side? But which side? Tell me, people, what side? I always forget. I want the twisting it this way. So which way do I want the knot? half an inch too long. No, I like a long D-loop. I'll tell you why I like a long D-loop, because I put a lot of twist in my hand. When I put a lot of twist in the hand, I need that extra bit of D-loop to take that out. So that's what I used on this one. Let me show you a 4.5 in real life. Ah! So this is the size what a 4.5 looks like. So see, it's not very long. There you go. So that's a 4.5 D-loop. See, because I like to really twist it. So if it has that extra little bit of length, it stops the torquage when I twist it. So that's 4.5 there. So that's not too long. You'd think it'd be a lot longer, but it's only a 1/4 inch each side. So that's a 4.5. Because I used to run a 4, but it was just too short. You don't get no movement, and it's really hard to clip your string on. It's hard to clip your release on a 4-inch one, in my opinion. So which side do I do the D-loop? Everybody's probably told me and haven't been watching. Top's on the left. So is that the knot on the left? Knot on the inside, bottom on top, knot on the inside, bottom on the outside. Thank you, thank you. Okay, knot on the outside. Okay, so I've started the bottom one, right? Knot on the outside. Knot on the outside. That'll put I don't know, double get. I need a reconfirm. I need a better explanation. Do I put the burnt bit on the inside or the burnt bit on the outside? Now when you're talking about the knots for me, talk about the little burnt bit, okay? So I want the burnt bit on the inside and the bottom, on the outside at the bottom, and the burnt bit on the inside at the top. Now I've got to remember how to tie a bloody D-loop. Bottom at the top. The top usually in the direction of your dominant hand. That's how I remember. Yeah, that's how I remember too. I can't remember which one's going to be better. Alright, that's how it's going. The knot's on the inside at the bottom. I think it's the other way, Jimmy. Okay, let me have a look. Oops. Okay. Top knot on the inside, bottom knot on the outside. I'll do it the back way. Okay. Go back to front. I've got it back to front. I've got to redo it. So bottom on the outside, top on the inside. Okay. Bottom on the outside. That's better. That's how it's meant to be. Okay. So that's it. Top on. We've got the bottom one on. Let's tighten that off. So if you don't know, where's my D-loop pliers? So if you're always wondering what this extra little hook here for on your D-loop is, I'll show you. So you pinch it, and then you'll wrap it around. So you grab it, and then you wrap it around your pliers, and then it'll hook into that little knuckle. That little knuckle is what it's for. So then you can use that to really cinch it off. The final cinching. Okay, looking good. Maybe not. I think it's a fraction too low actually. It's like wonder if I can just, the old twisted up the serving trick. It was like one, there we go. It was just too low. Alright, so now I've got to remember how to tie the other side. So I go over, through the hole, around the outside and back through the hole. No. I'll get it, people. This is going to probably take me half an hour to remember how to do this. Okay, so there's that. That comes down under. Because it's opposite, it's doing me head in. So I go down, around, back through. I'm having a bit of a brain freeze, people. I can't remember how to tie a D-loop. Off me head. Okay, so I go down, I go around. Why is it so hard to work out? What's going on? Let's copy this knot, eh? So it goes down. Where does it go from here? Down, inside. Inside, around the back. Remember, just took me a while. Jeez. Alright, there we go. So you want me to show you this? I'll probably frig it out again. Probably stuff it up and forget again. It'll probably take another 15 minutes for you to remember, but I'll give you as a demo so you don't. Okay. So what you do, you go over, you go through the hole, come around the back, and you come through, and back through. So now, once you come through, you go to the opposite side of the string, and then back through the hole. I was starting to panic then I was like, oh, get your phone out and Google it. Me phone, user on me phone, user can't do that if you're watching me. But it's okay, we got there in the end. And look, you're about to see the size of a 4.5 inch here. So now if you're wondering what these are for, these little nodules here, they're to tighten your string. So you put them in there and you just shink it. The old shinker. It's looking pretty good to me. Give it a little cinch there. And that is the size of a 4.5 D loop. So that's not very big at all, is it? I used to run a 5 inch on my compound, on my C4. A 5 inch one, so it was heaps bigger than that. But yeah, I don't think knots are backwards. I just got the knots right. No, the knots are perfect, bro. No, the knots are perfect, bro. Because how you want it to twist, let me show you how to have it. Let me show you how you have the knots. Okay, so here's the knots. Let's try and get to focus. There we go. Okay, so see the knots on that side? So now when I twist it, see I'm going to twist it this way. So now when I twist it, I'm not getting any pull on the... If I twist it this way, it's going to twist the D loop. It's going to move the knots. But if I twist it this way, it does nothing. That's the way I twist it in my hand. So that's why you have your knots this way. So when you twist it, you get no torquage on your string. Okay, so that's D loop done. Next thing we got to do is peep sight, don't we? put the old peep sight in. So that means I got to get the old bow out. So that's it. That's the D-loop done. I got to put the rest on. I got to put. God, it's such a big job, the old changeover, isn't it? Everything's got to happen. Okay, we got the D-loop on. Let's get the old bow and get the peep sight out. Tell you what, these PSC hats aren't the best, or they don't fit my shape head anyway. I think I'm going to have to upgrade the PSC. I might have to buy a PSC hat. One that fits me a bit better. It's just a bit too short on the top of the head. Now, before we go any further, people, what we need to do is measure the D-loop to the peep. Exactly 15 centimeters to the middle of the... Oh no, it's not really. Okay, so the middle... Right from the top of the knot. From the top of the knot to the middle of the peep sight is exactly 14 centimeters. Let's write that down. 14 centimeters. So now when I put this peep sight back in there, 14 centimeters, I'm lined up perfect. No need to adjust or anything. I'll be good to go straight away. Okay, so let's cut this one out. Try not to cut the string. Now this is the only problem with the old Gillingham tie-in method. You have to cut every bit of string before you can get it out. There we go. Alright, good work, good work. Okay, nearly got it out. I thought I'd do this live for you too, so you can see exactly what goes on. Okay. Peep sight's untied and out. So now I've got to get the old bowmaster out once again. Shitty bloody thing. Great thing, shitty to use. Okay. A little tip for you too is that all these knots, you got little knots on the bowmaster, and you never know which one to put on, so I always just colour one in. Just colour one of these little nodules in, and then I'll know where to line it up all the time. Makes it a bit quicker. Little tip for you using the bow vise, the bowmaster bow vise. And Sinister, look out, the bow's all ready for you, buddy. Sinister Archery is getting this bad boy. Alright, so let's get it from Archery Supplies in South Australia. If you need any archery supplies, get it from there. They'll hook you up. Say you know me, they might even hook you up even better. Say you're part of the EXA, say you're in the army, they might look after you. Okay, let's get this wound up. I got a tip the other day too, use a power drill for this. And man, that's a great idea. I wanted to get my power drill and I was out of batteries. Don't you love that? Okay, loosened off enough to pop this out, but before we pop it out, let's get rid of this old serving. just doesn't want to come off. Come off, you bugger. Okay, so now I'll just tie a bit of serving in between the string. For when Sinister gets it, he can pop his peep sight straight in without having to count the strands. One more twist. Alright, nearly got it out. It's out. String's still in there. Perfect. There we go. Slip this in, tie a little knot so it doesn't come out. Alright, Sinister, there's your peep hole. Ready to go. I'll leave the D-loop on there for you. Next thing, take the bow master back down and put it on. Oh, what did I do with the peep sight? Anybody see what I just did with the peep sight? It's so bloody small. How thick am I sometimes? I always do this. On fire! I've lost the peepee. Oh, here it is. Okay. Got it. Let's put it somewhere safe on top of that box. Oh, big message. Ah, yeah, it might be out a bit too. I didn't think about that. So, of course, the different axle to axle length, measuring the D loop, so the peep sight might be out, but it's going to be close. It might just need a minor bit of adjustment, but we should be good to go. Okay, what am I doing? Got the peep sight, got everything good. Tony, he's going to watch Jimmy's bow build B2 when he realises the mistakes. That's tomorrow's vid. That's tomorrow's vid, fixing up all the mistakes I did today. You know, there will be a few. There's definitely going to be a few. Oh yeah, I'll need it at a different height, of course, but it's just, I just put this string in so you can split the strings easy. Because if you don't have that string in there, you have to count the strands sometimes to make sure you got your peep sight. Even amount of strings on either side. So I just put the string in there for him so you can separate the strings easy. Separate the strands of the string easy. Okay, that's all I need of you for now, Podium. We're going to have to take all the gizmos off. I'm going to have to take the rest off, the weights off, the stabiliser mounts off, and all that type of jazz. Alright. Let's line this up. Okay, so now what I need to do is slide this down the string. So around 14 centimetres. That's what you want to do, is split your string exactly at 14 at your peep side, then you won't get any rotation. See, the problem with how you get a rotation is you put your peep sight too high, and then when you slide it down, it's twisting down the string. Whereas if you put it in the right spot, close to the right spot the first time, we should be good to go. Now let's hope this Bowmaster vise works on this thing. I'm guessing it will, because it's parallel limbs and this is made for... No. Oh, the Bowmaster just fits on. Wow. Lucky we don't have to full compress it anyway. We've only just got to take a little bit of poundage out of it. Break it on me first go. But we should be right. Because there isn't too much. I might have to take this off. If I remember correctly, oops, the old cable stuffs up the old bowmaster. Don't scratch me paint job. Wouldn't it be nice if I had the proper setup? I had to be rich and famous and have all the gear you need. Oh, it fits on there easy now. Just okay. So we've got one side on. Next hole. Gonna have to work out the holes for this bow now. Everybody's probably saying, don't use the bowmaster on the PSC. You're gonna break it. You're gonna break it, son. We'll soon see. If I break it, you'll know not to use it. Is that what you're all saying? Take it to a shop, mate. I'm better than any shop out there. Alright, let's go. Half the shops don't know what they're on about. There's a couple of good shops out there. There's probably one person in every shop that knows what they're doing. Tell you what, half of them don't have a clue what they're doing. Looking good, looking good. I'm guessing it's not going to take as much pressure to take some wound to wind it off either. It's one because the compression's already on them. Oh. Yeah, I probably should have took that off, but that's okay. Everything's coming along fine. I'm starting to get a bit of detension. Just wait for the explosion, people. Just wait for the explosion. Jimmy, this is... Ha! That's exactly right. What not to do with a brand new bow. Test out things that you don't know is going to work. That's my only option. I'm not driving 6 hours to a bloody shop. 45 minutes. And if I took it to the shop, you just couldn't watch. The Bowmaster's working sweet, people. Use your Bowmaster on your PSC. Seems to be sweet. Because these are parallel limb fingers. These fingers are made for a parallel limb bow. So it's not as if it's not made for it. Oop, tension is free. So we're right at the 14 centimeters. Oh, we've got some separation. Okay. New peep, the peep is in. Nearly line it up with the grooves and we're away. Alrighty guys. Do you know what, I might tie it in when it's tight actually. So we're in. Let's just make sure I put it in at the right length. Oh, it's a fraction high. It's a fraction high, so I'm going to pull it out. Oh no. That was lucky. Move the string down a little bit. Unwind it a bit. There we go. Now we'll put it back in. I nearly dropped it without putting the string back in. And lost the thread count after all that thread count talk. Okay, let's try that now. Okay, now it's way too far down. Okay. Open it back up, take it out, just got to move it up a bit. So I'm just taking my time with this one, trying to get it perfect, so then don't have to worry about crazy peep rotation. So what I'm doing, when I take the peep side back out, I'm just winding the hole with the string. So then when I put the peep side back in, she's back in at the right spot. Ha 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 ha, we've got it spot on. It's like a fraction out. Okay, so there's 14 centimeters. Now we're probably going to be a fraction out compared to the old one, because as they were saying, it's a different axle to axle. Wind this down before the bow explodes. Oops, lost a cable. You gotta love the bowmaster, don't ya? She survived, the bow survived, no worries. And we got our peep side in. Okay, so that's the last time we need the bowmaster, I think. Probably not, there's probably something else I need to press, but for now, I think we're good to go. Alright, let's check for damages. And she's spot on. No worries there. No worries there. So the bowmaster's sweet to use on your PSC, people. I wouldn't go letting it wouldn't go winding it down too much, but to put your peep side in, it's looking pretty good. Now what I can do is maybe draw the bow back. Have a feel on the D-loop length. What do you think? Should I draw it back and see what it feels like? See if this peep lines up. Oh no, I've got my D-loop dirty already. I think so. You like how organised I am? No ratchet needed. That's right. She's going. Okay. I think we're ready to test the D-loop height before I tie it in. What do you think? Watch the roller cable slide. What was that little tip? I'm missing something there. Watch the roller cable. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to have to serve the, I think I'm going to get a new string, so I'll have to serve the new string. Tony Thompson, peep will only settle after 100 shots or so anyway. Sweet. 62 freaking people! I'm loaded! Hectic. Double check the strings. Double check cables and string posts. Yeah, they're still on. I never took enough tension to come off there. I need to make this 30 inches too. It's set at 29, but we'll have a feel at 29 and see what it's like. Alright people, you're going to have to wait for a couple of seconds. I'm going to get me safety relief. Alrighty, I'm back. I'm back, people. What's all the noise? Maybe the trucks or something, I don't know, going past. So what I went and got is me stand black pearl, but I've lost me safety peg. Tell you what, I'll give you a tip. If you're using the stands and you got the safety peg that screws in the side here, take it out and put it in your quiver or something, because I lost it. But what you can do, you know me, I jerry rig everything. I just get an Allen key, jam an Allen key in that hole, the safety hole, and now it's safety good to go. Okay, so there's no way that can fire. The only way it can fire is if it breaks the safety, if it breaks the go and do it on my knees for you, is the things I do for you guys. I'll draw it on my knees so then you can see it. Don't you love things like this? Just accidents waiting to happen. Okay. Double check that it's not going to fire. Yeah, the only way it's going to get set off is if oops. We'll put an arrow in it just in case. I don't want to dry fire the bow on the first go. No rest or nothing, but if she goes, she'll still have an arrow in it. Okay. First draw of the new bow. Safety's on. Whoa! That's insane. Oh, peep height. Peep height seems perfect. That valley is massive. That draw cycle is so much nicer than the Hyot's. Wow! First drawback on this bad boy, and let me tell you, it is crazy different to the Hyot. Feels so much nicer to let down. That's insane. So let me talk you through it. First thing I noticed is that it's really hard to get going. Like, it's really hard at the start. Like, compared to the Hyot, it's crazily hard. Like, you're feeling the whole 60 straight off the bat. So then once you get it going, oh, it starts to get easier. Like, it gets easier the further you go back. Like I'll try and tell you when it starts dipping down on ease, okay? So now, this is where it starts to get easier. It gets easier all the way back. It's insane. Might be a fraction too short. We'll have a go at 29 actually. But the peep height doesn't look too bad. But let me tell you, that draw cycle feels so nice. It's insane. It's insane the difference on how much. I wasn't expecting it to be that different. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to feel that much different compared to the Hyot, but it was like majorly different. Can't wait to shoot. Imagine what it's going to feel like to shoot. That's insane. So it's like hard, easier valley, and then to let it down is like so much easier. With the Hyot, it's like, ugh, you can't get thrown out of it. Well, this one you can just let it down nice. Okay, let's cut off your tag. We'll put this in me. Knocking shit off everywhere. I'm going to jam this in me me manual. Okay, so next step. What's the next step, people? Should I tie it in or should I put me sight on? I should probably put me sight on and line it up with the sight, shouldn't I? So I'm looking through the sight. Thanks for the arrow. You liked me putting the arrow in. You thought I was going to dry fire it on the first go. No, I had all the safety plans. I had it all safety checked. There's no way I could have dry fired it with this safety on anyway, with the old Allen key set up. So I think I'm good to put on me scope. Let's put the scope on, then we can tie in the D-loop. But you know what I forgot? My scope. So let's go. I'll be back in 2 minutes, people. I'm just going to get the scope, then I'll put the scope on. Let me go through the things. Need to redo the what? Need to redo the D-loop. No, the D-loop's perfect, bro. Rest. I need the rest too. Yep, the rest is on. Put the rest on. Check knocking point is correct. The knocking point's correct now. Like it's legit. It's dead set legit. But I'm going to just play with the rest height to get that all sorted. Till gets cherry. Oh, I did. Okay, thanks for the arrow. Rest should have been on a locate. The knocking height. Ah, see, this is where I'm coming up with a few theories here, people. So with the PSE, I'll tell you how I set up my knocking height the way I did. So this on the new PSE Perform, the arrow is exactly in the middle of the string length. So just say the string length from axle to axle, or from wherever the string is, from cam to cam, the arrow is exactly in the center of the string. So the way I'm thinking, if you're pulling it back, and you're pulling it back and you're on the center of the string, you're on the center of the string. So that's exactly in the center of the V on the pullback. You know what I mean? Because when you pull back, the string gets V'd like that. You don't want your knock up here. You know what you knock here. You want your knock dead set in the center of the V, don't you? That's my theory. So by measuring it, knowing that the length of the arrow is exactly in the middle of the string, I can just measure the string and put the knock exactly in the middle of the string. Bingo bango, I've got the knock height. It's totally opposite with the Hyot, because the handle's in the middle of the string. So where the bow sits in your hand, that is in line with the middle of the string on the Hyot. So that's my theory there. He's doing everything backwards. Junior RX. So that's it. So all these people that think you need to know, you got to study your bow. Stop double tapping. Rest. All right. That's a sound theory. I think it's a sound theory too if you put it in the middle of the string. You get new arrows. Now I'm going to shoot the victories. Did you check on my Facebook that victory arrow test? They stand on the arrow and it's bending. They stand on it and they spin it again. It's still good. Jimi should both. Jimi Chill both set it up how I want. Of course I'm going to, bro. I just like explaining things for you. Let you know what's going through this old crazy thought process. Okay, I'll be back with me sight, me rest, and all the good stuff to put on. Alright people, I'm back. I've got all the stuff I need for about another 30 seconds probably till I forget something else. Allen keys, scope, stabilisation, sorted. Okay, so what I need to do is get the rest mount off the boat. And the thing with this thing, it's got 3 mount heights, 3 scope heights. You can set your scope at, so God knows which one I need to put it at. Probably a good idea would be to line it up and see how high it is compared to this one. Looks like it's right. Looks like it's in the middle one. So let's take this scope mount off. Let's take the scope mount off the old Hyot. And chuck it on the PSC. We're getting closer, people. We're getting closer to the first shot anyway, aren't we? We're getting there slowly. Slowly, one step at a time. So this is the little thing, fiddly things you don't see with the normal videos. I can do a video, edit this, edit that. Oh, look how good I am at changing me bow shit. But no, that's not what normal people do. Normal people stuff up as much as me, or maybe half as much as me, but they're probably stuffing up. So that's what I like to show you, is how it happens in real life. That's why I'm loving these live videos, because you know me, I like to keep it real. Keep it real. That's why my desk is so dirty too. If you like that, hit the like button for me. Hit the dislike if you don't. Because I like it either way. Okay, so let's line this up. Alrighty guys, alrighty guys. Put in the middle one. Then it should be pretty reasonably similar settings to my Hyot. Not saying that they're going to be the same, but if I put it on my 18 meter setting now, it should be within 18 to 15 or 20 meters. Should be pretty similar, pretty reasonably in. And so if I put it on the top hole and then put it on my 18 meter setting, it'll probably be like a 50 meter setting, and I'll shoot it into my wall or something. The final cinching. Okay, let's chuck the scope on and have a look through this peep sight. The final cinching. Okay, back on the knees for you guys to keep along so you can see what's going on. Didn't just practice it hunting style. A lot of you hunters shoot off the knees sometimes, don't you? Okay. Safety check, safety's on. Put the arrow in, just for safety reasons. The final cinching. Okay, oops, just lost me safety. You wouldn't want that. Imagine that shooting through me wall under me house. Oh, I can't get over how hard this is to pull back. Okay. Yep, it is just a fraction high. Oh shit, that would have shot. Okay, so the peep's just a fraction high. Let's try that. Oh, now we're on the money. Just a fraction more. See, this is why I like to line it up, because now I've got a big thing at the top and a little one at the bottom. So it was 13, so I lost a centimetre with the extra draw length, with the extra axle to axle. Oh, that's on the money now. Okay, so D-loop height is now perfect. Let's tie that in. Tell you what, it's getting hot here today. It must be nearly 30 degrees already. 35 maybe. She's hot. Everything's coming to bits. The chair just coming to bits. Okay, let's tie this peep side in. The final cinching. Can't get that out of my head now, you fool! You fool! Green or blue? Green. He's all like the green. These it's probably these look how much I'm sweating. Look how much I'm sweating already. These PSC, they're good quality shirts too. They're nice and thick. They're no thin shirt, that's for sure. Okay, so to tie the peep side in, just like going around twice. And then even them up. It's important that you even these up now. Okay, now we can tie the knot in. It's now just a standard odd knot. It's the old double. So this one doesn't really matter because, well, it does matter, but it's not going to be the ones that hold them in anyway. Okay, now we can do our half hitch trick. So I'm just going to half hitch down the string, Gillingham style. I got this way to tie in the peep from watching Tim Gillingham's Facebook, I think, or some sort of Facebook that Tim Gillingham was on. It was funny. I never go on Facebook. I'm not really much of a fan of Facebook. But for some reason, one day I just go, oh, check it out this one day. First thing that was up, and I always just check the first feed, look, whatever's first up, and then I get the shits and just go, oh, this is stupid Facebook. But the first feed was Tim Gillingham, and I seen this, so I was like, oh, it's meant to be. It's meant to be on Facebook at this time. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 double hitches. Now this is the dangerous bit. I don't even like doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Living on the edge, living dangerously. You've got to be so careful that this doesn't burn your string. Got it, got it, got it! Okay, so now we just need to do the other side. Okay, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. It's just, I think I need one more to even it up. Okay, both sides look pretty even now. Maybe this one's a tiny fraction smaller. Let's cut this off. Do the scary burn. Take your time with these burns. Don't get it near the string. Okay, people, we're all tied in. We've got the D-loop, we've got the peep sight, we've got the scope. Now it's time for the rest, isn't it? It's rest time. So I'll go get a cup of tea and I'll see you soon. Just joking, it's the arrow rest time. Okay, so we can put that down for a second. start to take this rest off. The big... Oh, we've got a new subscriber. How are you, buddy? Laristis Submit. Oh, I don't know how to say that name. Sorry, but hello. Thanks for the subscribe. So, where did I put those Allen keys? Do you know what, though? I'm not going to be able to change my draw length, because do you know one thing with the PSE, I just remembered, is that they don't use Allen keys, they use star wrenches. So I'm going to have to go buy myself a star wrench set to change my draw length. So the draw length's staying how it is, people, for the time being anyway. Wrong one. Grab the metric instead of the imperial. There we go. I wonder how similar the center shot is to the Hyot. It's such a bigger bow compared to the 37-inch Hyot. It's like massive compared to the Hyot. I was comparing it last night and it's just giant. Let's line it up. I think that's looking good. It's not all the way in. Okay, so if you're wondering how I line me rests up to get it square, there's always like a little line along the edge of the bow here. I always just line it up with that. So just make sure it's square off the bow. So then if it ever comes off or I have to readjust it, I can always just go back to that line. But that's looking pretty square to me. What am I missing? There's lots of chatting. I've been waiting for this all day. Are you going to take a shot today, Jimmy? I am. At the end of the video, as soon as I get it set up, we'll be shooting it. I'll shoot it in this video too. So stay tuned. Oh, electric screwdriver comes with... Oh, okay. I'll have to, oh yeah, the electric... I might have some torque wrenches in that. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. I do have an electric set upstairs, a drill upstairs. It's crazy how much I'm sweating it up. It's hot today. I suppose the lights and everything. I got lights, I got everything happening. It's probably not helping. Okay, so we've got the rest on, final cinching. The final cinching. It's one thing you want tight is your rest. You don't want your rest slipping around on you. She's on. We have a rest and looking pretty lined up. Mick on, perfect. Throw an arrow in there and see what it looks like. Oh, that won't work. Oh, look at that for perfectity. Perfect. Exactly through the burger hole. I think it's ready to shoot. I don't even think I need to tune it that much. It's like an 8, it's like just a fraction low, but I think that's spot on. But what about center shot? Oh, the center shot's way off. It's not that far off, but it's off. So we're going to have to adjust the center shot. Let's do it now, eh? Let's get it set up and go have a shoot because she's ready to go. That's it. Tell me if I forgot something. Let's do the stabilizers. We'll do the stabilizers. We'll get this center shot reasonable. Okay, it's looking pretty good. So what I was doing, I was lining this, of course we know it's a super center bow, this one, everything's in the center and square. I just lined the string up with the center of the rise, center of the handle, and then check the arrow to that, and she's pretty square now. Of course we're going to have to do the tuning, we're going to have to walk back tune it, and walk back tune it, bare shaft tune it, paper tune it, every type of tuning there is. But for now, we're good to have a shot. It's eyeballed in, as they say. Okay, rest on, side on, D-loop on, peep side on. We're getting close. Now we just need the stabilizers. Which isn't too hard. But I don't know, do you think I should run the stabilizer mount off the bottom hole this time? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Should I run it off the stabilizer hole? Off the bottom mount hole this time? Is that the right way? Hopefully I won't get that stupid rotating thing happening anymore either. So let's do it. Let's do it. Back mount for the back. Front mount for the front, eh? Low as possible. The other way. Okay, yep. Okay, cool. Okay, let's take it back. The only thing left is this weight on here. Is that it? That's the only thing. Let's undo this one. Get this weight off now, and then that's everything off the bow. Okay. There you go. There you go, Sinister. She's all ready for you, buddy. Old archery supplies, they're such nice people there, they're so good. Steve said, listen, if you want, you can keep it for a couple of weeks, or I'll hold it for a couple of weeks for you to see if you like the new bow, but I don't want it. I'm sending it back tomorrow. You can get rid of it, Sinister. It's all yours, buddy. It's all yours. So let's throw the quick detach front 8 degree down. So I'm using the 8 degree down, if you didn't know. Let's get that set up. Do you know what? I probably need the... I do. This could be a problem, people. This could be a problem. Okay, so what I need, of course I'm running the front on the back now. The shroud comes with 2-length screws. Have to try and remember where I left that other screw. Okay, we'll be back. There's always something. There's always something. Alright people, I'm back. Ta-da skis, ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Alright, so when you get your shrewd stabilisers, they come with 3 different length screws. What up, Jimmy? I lost... So I'm changing my stabiliser overs, but I had the long screw, I needed the short screw. So I had to go find me short screws. So the shrewd comes with 3 different length screws. The back also perform a little more top heavy. It is a bit more top heavy, I noticed that. It's a lot more top heavy. Like ridiculously a lot. So I need that one and that one can go away. For me to lose again. Alrighty, alrighty, let's get this on there now. Okay, let's make sure this quick to neck's pretty much straight up and down. She is. Final cinching. Oh. Don't you love when the final cinching always throws it off a fraction? Let's try that. Okay. Oh, too far. So what I'm doing, Greg Taylor's trying to call me now. Come on, Greg. Can't you see I'm doing a live video, buddy? Decline. And Greg, you could have come and got your bow yesterday. So I got the bow. Greg's messaging me all day. Is the bow's here yet? Is the bow's here yet? Is the bow here yet? I finally get the bow. So the bow's here. Come get it. He doesn't message me back. It's off his head sometimes, old Gregory. Okay, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. It's going to have a little tiny kick out, but not much. She's pretty close. Final cinching. Get it in there. Come on, get it in there. That's what she said. Okay. Front one's on. Let's put the back one on the back. The back one on the back. Now, I don't know why. Can any of you at home tell me why? The shrewd mount has a little indent there. Which side do I put the hole in? Oh, look. It's perfect for the thing. So obviously I put it on that side. Okay. Which means everything's totally upside down. That's okay. We can adjust that. We're getting close, people. We're getting close. Allen keys everywhere. I'm gonna have everything's gonna be lost after this video. I don't know where anything's gonna be. But it doesn't matter because the bow will be set up. We'll be shooting it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how she goes. We'll see how she goes. The final cinching. You're going to be sick of that song by the end of this video. Stabiliser mounts on. There's nothing else I can think of to do. Let me know if there's anything else to do. Oblex took some weights off me bow. The bow's 4 ounces heavier than the Hyot. Yeah, it is heavier. Oh, should give me bow a bit of a waxing, the string. Looking good to go. This is me, what I do, I soak this string in wax, so it's like pretty much solid in wax, and I just wax me string that way. I think everything's good to go. Line this peep, line the D loop up with the peep side. Give that the final cinching. I think we're good to go. Is there anything, people, is there anything else I need to do before we go shoot it? Can you think of anything? Can you think of anything? Take off the sticker off the string. Good idea. That'll be something. Stickers off. Live wire blow strings and cables. That's what it is. Now leave it on and shoot it with the sticker. A bit of a string silencer. Okay, check the pocket bolts. The limb pocket bolts. Here you mean? I can't tighten those up anyway because I haven't got the wrench. It seems good. What are these two knobs here for either side? There's two extra knobs I've never seen before. Where's my big T finger sling? I think it's good to go. I'm pretty sure it's good to shoot, people. Is it good to shoot? Shoot it, shoot it. Now shoot it. Alright, let's go shoot it. 68 people watching. Jesus Christ. I'm going to get nervous soon. There's so many people watching. I'm only joking. I love it. I love the attention if you haven't noticed. Okay. So, we're good to go. Let's go have a shoot, people. Let's go have a shoot. Tell all your friends at home. Go tell your mum and your dad I'm about to shoot the bow. I feel like it was too easy. What else have we got to do? That's it. We're good. Let's go have a go. Alright, scope on, sights on. I haven't got my arrows. Let's go take the camera out and the bow out. I'll go get my arrows. I'll have a shoot. What do you reckon? Time for a shoot? It's a time, people. It's a time. I think it's time. Let's get going. If you're wondering where my room was, there it is there. Right next to me little range in the backyard. Alright, so it's time. The big time. It's finally here. Don't dry fire it on the first time. Next bow will be a big bird. Haven't heard of the big bird bows. Put your sight on, thank you. Okay, I'll be back with the arrows, the sight, the stabilisers. Here we go, we're getting close, people. Okay, got the scope, got the stabilisers, but as per usual I forgot something. I forgot the stand for the bow. Stand it up, so I'll be back in another 30 seconds with the stand for the bow. Okay, we've got the stand sinister. Your bow's all ready, buddy. Getting closer, Jimmy. Ooh, I need a production team, I reckon, to sort all my gear out. Totally do. First arrow, wrecked hitting the wall. Could be, could be. Closer, Jimmy. Move closer. No, you gotta go hard the whole way. Okay, so let's chuck me scope on. No. Let's chuck me stabiliser on for the first time. Yoo-hoo-hoo. You think the PSC will be watching, do ya? It's a bit nerve-wracking if they are. Okay. Okay, and everyone's going. The day's finally here. And I've got 75 friggin' people watching me. Hectic, on the mectic. Okay. It's still front heavy tipping. So there's my stabiliser set out the back. Let's chuck the stand on it. I've got my stand now. It's going to hit the ground. Beautiful, she stands up. Let's chuck the scope on, people, we can have a shot. Let's not hope and fingers crossed. Everyone hold their fingers crossed for me that I don't hit the back wall. Mitchell, how are you, Mitchell? Hope you're having a great day, Mitchell. 76 people. Ooh, hit that like button. Imagine if every one of you hit that like button for me. That's 76 likes. That would be ridiculous. Okay, riser, rear stabiliser, that's it. That's it. Blue, oh, it's a black hat actually. Black hat and a bald head. A little closer, Jimmy. I'm going hard. Let's have a crack. Let's have a go. Can't be that far out. I reckon I'm going to hit the dirt. We've got to have a bit of excitement. 10 metres, 10 metres, everyone move closer, move closer. No. Let's try it out. At 18, straight off the bat. Hit that, let's hit this dot straight up. 78 people now, far out guys. You guys are making me day. I'll tell you what, the PSC, I thought the PSC made me day, but 78 people watching me, that's made me day. Okay. I'm doing it for you too guys, so if this smashes, it's a bit of excitement for you guys. Let's have a go. It's looking pretty good. I think it's looking, what do you think about arrow height and everything? I think it looks pretty good. Oh, it might be, where's it going to sit? Where's level? There. So it's a fraction lower the burger hole actually. So I could use a bit of tuning. But we'll get there. Okay, here we go. I'm a bit nervous. Hope everything works out alright. I'm not nervous about the arrow. We'll break the arrow. Here we go. Yeah, it is low, but we can work on that. Use an old arrow. Alright, here we go. Much too low. It is too low. But like I said, we've got some tuning to do. We can shoot it. The only thing that's going to happen, it's going to hit low. Much too low, much too low. A little low, a little low. Stop stalling. Stop stalling. Let's have a shot. I was just about to fix it. But screw it, let's have a shot. Let's see what it feels like. Wow. The nerves, the nerves. Okay. Here we go. Wow, that draw cycle's so nice. It's definitely way too short for me, but we can fix that. Did you hear how quiet that was? That was insane. Shooting out tune later, that's right. We're shooting a bit. We're shooting a bit to the left. Major to the left. Let's slide this over a bit. Wow, I could not get over the sound of that. Did you hear how quiet that was? That was insane. Here we go, shot number 2. That draw cycle, I love it. Either the centre shot out or something's out. Seems to be all good on the centre shot, but shooting majorly to the left. Might try and get the laser out, see if the laser works on the centre shot with this one. But let me tell you, I love it. So far, so bloody good. That draw cycle, I just cannot get over it. It's insane. Definitely going to be shooting more often now I got this new bow. What are you all saying at home? How's the wall, Jimmy? Okay, let me tell you how the wall feels. What else is there? No, I don't have the torque wrench for the modules. Quarter inch too low. Yeah, after shooting this, man, it's so nice. I can't believe the sound of this bow. But let's feel the back wall. I'll tell you how the back wall feels. Way too short. The back wall's a bit cushy. It doesn't have limb stops. The back wall, does not feel as hard as the thing actually. Surprisingly, it feels a little bit cushier than the Hyot. Does the Perform-X have the limb stop? It does. That's what's making it sound so good. Have another go. But yeah, the back wall doesn't feel as rock solid as I thought. I thought they had limb stops, but they don't have limb stops. Again, a nice screw. Shooting majorly to the left though. I don't know why it's shooting so far to the left. Well, let's go suss that out. Let me tell you, this is the nicest bow I've ever shot. The feeling of this bow is absolutely crazy. No limb stops on the Perform-X, no. No, they don't have limb stops. I thought they were going to have limb stops, but they don't. Go on, Greg's next. Yep, Greg should have been here for the unboxing, but he knows what he's doing. So, wow, it's a nice group. Wasn't even really aiming. Look at this. Not a bad looking group, but I was aiming here. I was aiming here, and they're hitting here. And the scope and everything's in the centre, so the scope's lined up with the string and the arrow. So I don't know why it's so far out. Let's just have another shoot. So that was a 10 size group. If my sights were on, they would have all been in the centre, that's for sure. They would have been all in the 10. It's hard. I can't get over how nice this feels. Like, let me tell you, it's so much nicer than the Hyot. Like, so much nicer to shoot. No, Gary's just making sure I don't reset it up. I think Gary will be setting up Greg's bow, but I like to set my own bow up. The way if you set it up yourself, you know what you're doing, and I know what I'm doing with me thing. Did a bang up job on the setup, thanks buddy. Yeah, I like to do my own setting up because I know what I'm doing, so I can just set it up. But the thing Gary is I'm not resetting it up. I'm setting it up once and sticking to it. So that's it. I'm just leaving it now. I'll tune me rest in, and then we're getting coached off Gary. Bang it all up. Scope should be a little bit left of the string, you reckon? Well, the Hyot was dead set straight in line, but all right, let's get the scope. Let's just sight it in then. You just want me to sight it in? How about we sight it in and I'll see how I'm shooting for real. Tell you what, it feels like a real sweetie too. Let me go get my Owen keys and we'll tune this scope in, eh? We'll tune the scope in and see if I can shoot in the 10. Allen keys, so what I'm going to do now is just get me scope, the whole scope, and just slide it out a bit so it's still in the middle. So I've got it lined up with the middle notch. It's going to loosen up the outside housing and we'll slide it over a couple of bits. Oh no, that's where it's meant to be now actually. Alright, let's try that. So I moved it over like... Stop calling me Greg, you know what I'm doing. Okay, so I moved this scope right over. Greg's calling again, that he is. Okay. Let's see where this lines up now. That looks a lot better actually. Oh, just a fraction now. It is so nice to shoot. I cannot get over how nice it is to shoot. It's such a nice bow to shoot. The draw cycle is just so nice. How's I was right though. I lined it up all right. How's me sight settings are pretty much perfect for me up and downs. That's a bad shot. Of course they're going to be hitting low though because the rest is right out. Touching arrows. Once I get the draw length set up where I want it to, it's going to be a lot nicer. So I can feel it's just a fraction short at the moment. It's 29 at the moment, but I've been shooting 30 for a while now. 30 inches. The grip's a lot slipperier though. The grip's definitely a lot slipperier. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah. Probably be easier if I had two hands. Alright, we'll fix that up in a minute. If you need some archery supplies, get it from Archery Supply in South Australia. Okay, hockey tape. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Put a bit of hockey tape, maybe some tennis tape. Something along those lines. But man, it's so nice to shoot. The stabiliser setup feels mad already. Everything's mad. I've got a spider web on my bow. Great. That's all I need. Let's check this peep rotation. Oh, peep's perfect. Cannot get over the sound of this bow. It sounds so good. Tonk, tonk, tonk. Just covered in spider web now. Such a sticky web too. Right. Right, let's go check those out. Probably going to take me a while to get used to, but man, I want to get used to it. It's like so quiet. Spider on the hat again, is there? There's always a spider on me hat. I can't see it. You will need to take a picture and show me in Discord like the last time. Going, there's no spider on me hat, and then they showed me the picture, a dirty big web on there. They're all just a fraction low. Look at that, we got 2 on the 10 and 3 just low, and that's just because the rest is out. We're just dropping out low because the rest is down. Need to fix the rest up, but man, what a group for the first time shooting it. Jimmy, I'm such a fanboy. Just kidding, Jimmy, that'll be right, Andy, get me good. Okay, you're gonna have another go? I wanna have another go. You're gonna have to have another go. Hectic, this is so insane, this bow, how nice it is. I cannot get over how nice it is to shoot. It's It's insane. Oh, let me know. Are the comments coming up on the screen for you guys at the moment? Let me know. Can you tell me that? Can you see the comments come up on the screen? Because I think I stuffed something up and they're not coming up anymore. Let me know. Changed my draw length and I'm leaning back again. Well, the draw length's shorter. This draw length is shorter than my other bow, and I'll get the lean. Greg's on his way, you reckon? I'm just about done. No comments on the screen. Let's see if I can fix that while we're here. I'm just going to turn everything on. Okay, now tell me, did anything come up? Is anything on the screen now? Is that jar back? Does anything come up on the screen? Oh, they come up when you're on the full screen. I have them. Keep the draw, it looks really good. Is the screen okay now? Because I threw heaps of shit on the screen. I have comments. Ah, we're back up. Okay, the comments are back up. Sweet. Yes. Comments are back, people. They're back. They're definitely back. Okay, they'll be back now. Fixed it. Thank you. High five. Just wait. They'll be up there. They're coming. I can see them on the screen now, so we're laughing. I can see them on the screen. I'm pretty sure they're coming up. You have ads as well. I've turned too many things on. The goal is showing. Okay, let me fix this now. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay. We want the alert box. We don't want the event list. We want the chat box. Don't want the jar, don't want the donation ticker, donation goals, end screen. We want the view counter, we don't need the stream boss, followers gold, bitrate gold, okay. Tell me now, is there less shit on the screen now? Green bar across the middle of the screen, green bar with sample goal. Everything is gone now, it's all... Oh, no, I've lost the comments now too. What the hell? What am I turning off to get the things going? Are they back now? It's the end credits. Maybe it's the event list. How's that? Are we working? I'm going to work this out. Hang on, let me work this out while we got people here talking to me. Yeah, all good here. But the chat's gone now. We've lost the chat. Lost the bloody chat. YouTube count was up. Now it's gone. Do you know what I can do? Alright guys, hang in there for a minute for me. Okay, is it back up now? Have we got the comments back up? Oh, now the comments still aren't... What's going on? I really want to get this worked out while I'm here, so I forget next time. I had them coming up, now they're not coming. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, now they're back. Okay, chat's on the screen. I've probably got the green thing back. We got everything back. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't want the chat on the full screen. What in the blue right down the corner? So it's back. Okay, I've got it back. We've got all the other crap back. So let's follow his goal. There's so much crap on this screen. Events list. That can be shrunk right down. Thrown up in the corner. Alert box. Is shit just moving all around the screen for you guys or what? Okay, I'm getting there. If you count, that can stay. The jar could stay down the bottom corner. Okay, I think I got it. Fingers crossed I got it. Feels like the jar staring and pointing at me. Laughing at that. Okay, I think I got it, guys. Did I get it? I hope I freaking got it. Who knows? I tried. God, frustrating. Don't know why it's stopping and starting when all I did was change the boxes around. Have we got anything else up on the screen at the moment? Is there? There should be a whole pile of crap up here. No comments, no comments. Why did the comments stop? Just a sample goal up the top corner. Is that up the top corner? God, I'm gonna have to work this out later. I was hoping to get the chat up. The chat came up for a second there and I screwed it again. I don't know what I did. Don't know why it keeps turning itself off. Okay. Loving the draw cycle. No idea why those comments stopped. God, it's frustrating. Alert profiles. Fault profile, no. Editor. Who knows? Who knows? The chat should be there. Alright. Can't believe how nice it is. I can't get over the sound, how nice the sound is. Got to get used to this first. hard bit of the draw, and then I'm right. Every now and then I get a low one, but I'm guessing that's just because the rest's out of tune. Alright, so tomorrow I'm going to be tuning in the video, tuning it in, see how we go. Oh, the comments are back. Yes, comments are back. It's just delayed. Comments. Okay, I've worked it out, people. We're back on with the comments. Stoked. Absolutely stoked. Okay. Definitely a tight group. Tell you what, the one thing that I'm loving about this bow the most is the sound of it. The sound just sounds amazing. It just sounds absolutely crazy to shoot. Oh, we've got the viewer count up here too. I've got the viewer count working and everything. You. Now fix the archery supply banner. Good idea. Good idea. Thank you. You guys are always looking after me. This rock's not heavy enough now. What the hell? What's he going on with this rock? Okay, we're getting there, we're getting somewhere. Get your archery supplies from archerysupplies.com.au. We're all set up. Okay, here we go. Professional channel here, that's it. That's how we run professionally. Okay. I'm stoked I got the comments working again. Okay, last arrow and we'll go check them out. That was a rushed one, I rushed that one. One thing I just noticed is there's a bit, I don't know if you, oh yeah, you can see there's a bit of lube squashing out of the limb pockets. So they must have put some lube or something underneath there and they're starting to squeeze out. Yeah, it does sound quick actually, now that you say that. It does sound really quick. Make a frame for the banner, that's what I'll do. You know what I should do? I'll make a frame and I might get the bright sight one out here as well. Get the bright sight and the archery supplies. Lube is good, lube's always good. Make a frame, oh yeah, okay, hang on, what's that? Comedy Gold. Alright, I'm loving the comments back up. So now you can see at home, watching later. There's that cough. Did you hear that cough? It is the worst cough ever. So rattly, it's still killing me. It must be just a, it's PSE butter. Okay, that's all it is. It's just a bit of PSE butter. Well, that's it. We're time to go get the arrows. It's time to go get the arrows. How long have we been going for? Oh, I'm nearly out of batteries, people. We're nearly out of batteries, 19% left, so I might get, sounds good, doesn't it? It's insane how good it sounds. Might get 1 or 2 more ends in and then we'll be out of batteries. But what a livey today, he's made me day 7. The maximum people like 89 or 79 I think I got. That's insane. Let's pull these arrows. What a group though, how good's the group? It's a fraction low. It's a bummer I couldn't have the other bow set up as well and do like a side by side shoot. That would have been nice so you could see and hear the difference. Oh, man, look at this. Look how nice it looks. Is that not the nicest looking bow you've seen in a long time? That just looks smick. Absolutely stoked on how nice it looks. Alright, let's shoot another end and I think my batteries will be just about dead. What a lively 2 hours. What a pretty bow it is, nice pretty bow, isn't it? We still get, yes. Comments are still working. Okay. Let's wind this scope down a bit and try and get them all on the 10. Okay, here we go. Just so nice in the hand too. It's like dead in the hand, like totally dead in the hand. Bit low that one, I think. Yeah, the back wall is definitely not as hard as the podium, that's for sure. It's definitely nice though. Can't get over how nice it is. It's ridiculously nice. Just feels so nice to shoot. I was thinking it's going to take me a while to get used to and I'm not going to like it for a while and I'll have to pretend to like it, but man, I really do like it. It is absolutely so nice to shoot. Straight out of the box, it's so nice. Like I don't even have to get used to it. Oh, there goes a knock. I'll have to ring up archery supplies. I'm getting low on knocks actually. First bounce off with a new bow. Just gotta lie, gotta trust it, just draw it back. So nice, I cannot get over the sound. Doof, 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 doof. A bit low on that one. I'm just rushing the shots a little bit. The handle feels heaps different though. I like the wider grip handle heaps better. You can really feel if you're talking or not. So I think that was the problem. The Hyot had a skinny grip, and then I couldn't really tell if I was talking to it, but I can really feel this grip on my hand. Oh no. We'll tighten that back up. Alright. Oh, we're nearly out of thingo. Yeah, my handicap will be down to 0, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Well, you know what I'll be doing tomorrow? Oh, I got to tune it in. I'm still going to shoot around with it to see how it scores, but I've got to tune it in first. I don't want to shoot around with it untuned. Let's go get those arrows. 15%, I might have enough. Problem's keeping it up, yeah. Oh, look at this group though. Look at this group. They're all in the 10, are they? I think that bottom, that's the bottom one I dropped out. And look at this, smash knock. Can you see that? Am I in the sun? Smashed a knock. How good's this bow? And all in the 10. All in the 10. How's that for nice? Alright, I'll get some of that tape, I'll strap it in tape. B-temp. Looks like a big purple boat, B-temp thinks. She's a nice boat, I'll tell you. It's absolutely nice to shoot, but how's that? First shot, untuned, totally untuned. I'm shooting all 10s. Shooting all 10s and smashing knocks. Can you just believe that? Screw it, one more in for you as I'll retighten that knot. Final cinching wasn't the best. And I'll do one more in for you. I think my batteries can handle it. I think I've smashed 2 knocks. I've smashed 2 knocks. Oh yeah, I'm shooting different targets now. Okay, got the Allen key to retighten up that thing. The Barney bow. Don't untune it when I tune it. What arrows? I can tell you that. They are the Victory Vaps Sports, the 6,000th straightness. I'm still shooting all 10s, that's what I mean. Try shooting a different target, Aussie. Okay, I'll do that today for you. I'll do that now so we don't smash another one. Got one more end in me before my battery's dead, down to 12%. Let's tighten up this. I'm just tightening this bad boy up, try now. Let's give it the final cinch in this one. The final cinching! Oh, I should have got the long one. Oh, okay, there we go. That shouldn't be moving now. She's locked in. Yeah, I think that bottom one was a 9, wasn't it, B-temp? But that bottom one was me. I dropped that bottom one out. Yeah, wait till Gary gets hold of me, then I'll be shooting some groups. Maybe I needed the parallel limbo all the time. Have I won any tournaments? Yes, I've won a few actually. I was Tuggerah Lakes Shooter of the Year. I was the John Memorial Clark champion. I was the Yedon Medal champion. I was 2010 ground fighting world champion for that too. Or South Pacific, the whole of the bottom hemisphere. I was the champion for ground fighting. Throw that one in there, can't help it. So ground fighting means just fighting on the ground and not standing up. So I was champion of that too. Back to the range soon. So, yeah, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. So I think that's about it. I'll need to, let's shoot these last round. 11%, we're getting low. There's a couple other championships I won too. Jits, that's it. Bit of jiu-jitsu. The old jiu-jitsu, you can't beat jiu-jitsu on the ground fighting, that's for sure. Can't wait to do a head-to-head. Kevin Plassel, he sent me a thing. Okay, let's get into it. 1 arrow per target, this one, now that I'm smashing so many knocks. Oh, I got the bounce off, so that was me just watching it. Don't watch it, just draw it back. We don't want this problem starting again. Ooh, fraction low. I think I'm getting the fraction lows just because the rest is so far out. A little bit to the right. I'm trying a bit too hard now. Just relax and have a shoot. That was in there. That was in there. Alright guys, battery's about to die. I'm Devo because I've got 55 people watching me. Second one was just out. I just flicked it out to the left a bit. Did I win the indoor? No, I come second. Silver on the indoor. Dirty with that one. It's dirty, dirty, dirty. But I've got 10, that was the first one. Second one was just a bit to the left. I flicked it out. But the third one, I took me time and bang, she's a peanut. Yeah, so I got silver on the indoor the other night. I was a bit dirty about that. What happened? Oh, I'll tell you what happened. I started shooting and they're all going high, but for some reason I thought I was flicking them up. And I was going, oh, why am I hitting all these high ones? What's happening? And then 3 ends to go, I've gone, just move your sight up. So I've gone click, 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 click. And I've gone 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. About the 50 metre QRE, I crumbled. I don't know what happened at the QRE, but just could not shoot it. I just couldn't keep myself together. I was flicking them all over the place. I've on the Instagram and the Facebook and all that, I've put a picture of me target so you can see how scattered me 50 metre QRE was. Oh, where's the QRE video? I got crook and forgot about it. Okay, I'll put that up to Savo for you. I got the QRE, I've got the video for you. I'll let you know. Okay, so I'll put that up for you after I finish this. I'll go edit it, I forgot to add it. But I think that's it. About to run out of camera, 8%, 57 people. I don't want to leave you, I love you. Oh, what can you do? What a beautiful day to shoot the new PSC bow though. How good's that? Night, Jimmy, loving the new bow. Looking forward to the progress with her. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to tune it in tomorrow. So come back tomorrow and you'll see me tune it in. We'll get the rest height right. We'll do some bare shafting. We'll do everything we'll do everything right. Get tuned in. Do you know what I might do? I might get in contact with me mate Adam. He's like a master tuner, a master shooter to boot, and I might get him to give us some tuning tips and tell him to see how I can tune this bow. I'll get him to write a list for me on what I should do, like paper, creep, blah blah blah. Well, I don't need to tune the cams, they're all in, but I'll do paper, bear, paper, sting, paper, walk back, or I'll get a list off him and I'll do that, see how that goes. But I think that's it. I'm about to run out. I'm going to have to leave yous. Sinister says, now ship my Hyot, please, and thank you. Don't worry, she'll be going, Sinister. Too busy playing video games, forgot about the QRE. I haven't been playing them that much. Do you know what I do with my video too? I forgot to push exit all the time. So it's just, I leave the game running all the time, and I went back the other day. The game was open for like 2 days straight, and I forgot about it. Nearly blew my computer up. Thick as a brick sometimes I am. So I got to remember to hit exit game, then exit the game. So I got to exit the game, then go to the main screen and exit the game. But I exit the game and forget about the mainstream. Now, tune me head as well, but that's not going to happen, B-Temp. You know, this one's always going to be out of tune. You always need a bit of tune in this one, that's for sure. What do they say? 2 picnics short of a sandwich. Okay, so alright guys, hit the like button for me, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons. Paint that back door too. Yeah, it does need a coat of paint, doesn't it? Okay, see you later guys. I'll see you tomorrow for the tune. And 58 people and I gotta leave yous, but you know I love yous. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.